Hi there, everyone. Chief Meteorologist Rusty Dawkins with KLKN Channel 8 in Lincoln, looking at a severe weather threat for the 4th of July, the late afternoon and into the evening hours. Now, we'll start this by showing you the instability. Where is the best chance for strong storms? Well, it's basically this whole area right here. You can see the high, moderate to high in these areas. So from O'Neill to, like, say, Kearney, down just south of the Tri-Cities, and then kind of making it into eastern Nebraska, but the bulk of it here, right there in central and parts of eastern Nebraska. So that's kind of the area we're keeping a close eye on. Now, because of that, the Storm Prediction Center has a marginal, slight, and enhanced risk. The enhanced risk is from I-80, just right in between Lincoln and Grand Island south into south central Nebraska, like say Thayer, Knuckles, Webster County, far enough north towards Hall and maybe even Buffalo County. So that's where the enhanced risk is. That's the level 3 out of 5, and that's kind of the middle of the road. You can get some nasty storms when you start to see that enhanced risk. Now, most of the southern half and eastern Nebraska in that slight risk. That's a few storms may be intense to strong and severe. 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds, and then on the fringes there, that's that marginal risk, where 1 or 2 storms could be on the strong to severe side. Now, there is a 2% chance for a tornado. That sounds low, but it's not zero. So usually when we see something like this, you're looking at 1 or 2 tornado warnings. Will there be long duration, long track, violent tornadoes? Probably not. That's just not the right setup for this. But 1 or 2 spin-ups is going to be possible with these, with the storms as they develop, and there could be some damage done if anything touches down. Now, the main threats are going to be the large hail. There's a couple of areas that are more significant than others. Now, the brown and the yellowish color, that's a 5 to 15% chance for hail, 1 inch in diameter. But where you see those black kind of dashed lines, that's where there's a better chance of seeing large hail, like 2 inches in diameter or bigger. You're talking bigger than golf ball size hail. You're talking tennis ball size, maybe baseball size hail for those areas. Same goes with the damaging wind. Just about everybody in the southern half and eastern Nebraska could see 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts or higher. But that area that has the black lines and where it's kind of in the reddish color, that has a better chance of seeing 75-mile-per-hour wind gusts as the storms develop and start to move to the south and to the east. So speaking of that, here's what Stormcast has through tonight. Now, this is 6 p.m. Notice that line of storms from Sioux City southwest towards McCook has already developed by about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then really starting to get going by 6 p.m. By 7 p.m., they start to make their way east. Grand Island starts to see the chance here. Northeast Nebraska, that line starts to fill in from northeast Nebraska through south central Nebraska. Everything makes its way east by 8 p.m., getting closer to the Lincoln area and Omaha area, but right about 8 o'clock, and the sun hasn't gone down yet. But the Grand Island, the Tri-Cities area, up towards Columbus, maybe even getting closer to Fremont, and then they really start to get moving. This is 9 p.m. Storms starting to move into the Lincoln area. Beatrice getting closer. Omaha, York, Milford, Seward, those kinds of places. And then I think by about 10 o'clock, that's when the storms really start to move in. Large hail, damaging wind going to be a possibility. I know everybody wants to be out and about. It's the 4th of July, but if you start to hear thunder, and which will be difficult because of all of the fireworks going on, but if you see lightning, just keep an eye on the radar. How's that? Then as we head to the overnight, this is 1 a.m., everything quiets down, and that should be it. Good rainfall. We should see a couple of inches of rain underneath some of those thunderstorms. If we don't see that much, 1/2 an inch to an inch possible. And then as we get into Wednesday morning, still a few scattered showers left lingering. So that's what we have. Keep an eye on the storm. Keep an eye on Channel 8. I'll have updates if severe weather is happening. I'll cut into programming. I know everybody's going to be out and about. So have a way to stay up to date. Have a way to get warnings. Check the radar, things like that. And most importantly, stay safe.